Well, hey guys, welcome to Tabletop Baseball. Sandy Koufax, game 23. I kind of went on before I was even really ready. It's kind of my fault. 100% my fault. Not kind of, it is my fault. They're going to be at Philadelphia. The Dodgers will be at Philadelphia today. Taking on Larry Jackson and the Phillies. This in real life was a rough outing for Sandy Koufax. And we'll take a look at the final, or what actually happened here. Phillies won at 4-0. So a shutout for Larry Jackson. He pitched, I think Larry Jackson did pitch a complete game. Koufax, he only went 5. 8 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. So a very uncharacteristic outing for Mr. Sandy Koufax. He needs a win in this replay, though. He is 13-6. After this game, in real life, he was 16-5. So in the loss column, not too far off base. But in the win column, we need to keep pace there. So he'll need a win. Yes, I'm rooting for Sandy Koufax. I want to see him do well. I want to see him duplicate what he did in real life. Hopefully, everybody's okay with that. I'm still trying to play straight up. And let me get up my feed here so I can see if anybody's here. So one thing I do want to mention, if you guys, I appreciate all the comments in the videos. I love comments. I read them all. But if you make a comment like, I'd like for everybody to be specific when you make a comment, especially if you're making a comment about the gameplay or something that happened in the game. Try to be specific about it. That way we can talk about it. Sometimes, I get comments like, "That's BS." That was the comment. That's BS. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. What's BS? What specifically are you talking about? I don't mind that. Just, let me know so we can talk about it. I'm more than happy to discuss, something, or, somebody may say something like, that's wrong, or, something real vague about that. I'm like, what's wrong? What are you talking about? So, comments, very welcome. But just make them specific, a little more specific about what you're talking about. All right, so Dodgers, Phillies. Let's see if there's any kind of out of the ordinary stuff here. We'll look at the Phillies lineup. We know the Dodgers lineup pretty well. Phillies are going to go Cookie Rojas, Johnny Callison, Dick Groat, Dick Allen, Harvey Kuhn, Bill White, Bob Uecker, Tony Taylor, and Larry Jackson. Not Al Jackson. It's Larry Jackson on the mound. Hello, Brian Cleveland. Dodgers on the road, so they will lead off with Wes Parker. And he's a big switch hitter. 6'5". He's going to be batting left. 6'5 is a ground ball to short. Shortstop X. 322 for Dick Groat. 322. 15. 3 and a 15 is a G1. And then a 9 on a 22. He will make the play, so it's 1 away. Brings up Jim Gillum. I guess he is kind of a new third baseman for the Dodgers, not your typical third baseman. 4-3. And he's going to be batting left. First base X. First baseman, 110, a White. White is a 110. And that's a 6 and a 1's a G1. And then a 10 on his 10. He'll make the play. 2 down, here's Willie Davis. Back, another lefty. 5-2. Fly out to center. No X chance there. It's just a fly ball to center. Dodgers go in order. Bottom of the first. I need to pull my camera out just a little bit more, I think. And then readjust everything. All right, Cookie Rojas. I didn't get, I just was not ready. Bear with me. Pitcher hitting card. I didn't get that out for the Phillies. He's number 2. Cookie Rojas. 5'6". He's a right-hander. Struck him out. That's the way to start off Mr. Koufax. Here's Johnny Callison. It's a lefty-lefty matchup. 5'6". Struck him out. So he's starting off nicely. Here's Dick Grote. It's a 4'10". He's a right-hander. Shortstop X. Shortstop. Kennedy playing shortstop today. He's a 2'17". 2 on a 13 is a G1. And then a 7 on a 17. He will make the play. Ground out to short. 3 up, 3 down go the Phillies. Top of 2. Here is John Roseboro, the catcher. 3-5. Right-hander. Grounds it out to second base. Brian, did you see my email? I sent back an email telling you that I was going to do the home run derby around the All-Star break. The actual All-Star break. I'll break that out. Lou Johnson. I might just go ahead and order the actual stuff myself. 4-8 for Lou Johnson. He's a right-hander, and that's going to be a walk. 1 out walk. To Lou Johnson, he's going to be held on. Jim Lefevre. We'll hit away. It's a 1-5. Ground ball back to the pitcher. B. So it'll be a 1-3. Johnson to second. Dave S. Good day. Let's see. Actually, hold on. Runner first, a 4. It was a ground ball B. Back to the pitcher. That should have been a fielder's choice. Yeah. Should have been a fielder's choice. Something didn't feel right about that. I apologize. That's why I was double checking. Fielder's choice. And that's a 1-6 there. Ron Fairley with 2 away. Lefevre at first. 5'11". Lefty. Right field X. I already have the D20 down here. Right field X. Callison's a 2-3. I need some duplicates for these charts so I don't have to flip. I think I do have them, but 2-6 in right field. 19 on a 2 is an F3. And then an 8 on a 6. He will make the play for the third out. Fly out to right field. So nothing for the Dodgers. Bottom of 2, here's Dick Allen. 5'8". And 5'8" he's a right-hander. Ground ball to second. And second baseman is Lefevre, a 317. .317 and a 14 on a 13. 14 on a 3. What am I saying? 14 on a 3. That's confusing me. G2. And then he's a 17. 7 on a 17. He will make the play. 1 out. Harvey Kuhn, or Kuhn, in relation to Bowie Kuhn. 3-4, lefty pitcher is a fly ball to left. Here's Bill White. Good fielder, good range. 4-6, he's a lefty, fly ball to left. So he slaps one out to left, and that'll be caught. Nothing doing for the Phillies. Top of 3. Your reply didn't go through. That's weird. There's John Kennedy. 4-9. He's a right-hander. 4-9's a single, solid single for John Kennedy, and that's going to bring up the pitcher, Sandy Koufax. He's going to bunt. Unfortunately, that's going to make him an E-bunter because they're expecting it. Sacrifice bunt chart. And a 6 on an E. Defense, they're going to check, see if they can get the guy second, possibly. Running speed -4. Who's picking the ball up, though? 3 is the catcher. So 13, 1 to 13 -4 is a 9. Plus the catcher's range. Bob Euchre is a 2, so that's an 11. So you got a 1 to 11 for Kennedy. Going to second base. Or you can throw out the pitcher. 1 to 11. I think they will. It's just a little over 50-50. They will let him go, and they'll get the Koufax at first. I almost always do that. It's kind of a... You don't want to end up with first and second, nobody out. That's just that's the worry you have, the concern. Oh, Harvey Kuhn, thank you. Charlie, Giannetti, Wes Parker, Harvey Kuhn. I always thought it was Kuhn. Okay, Wes Parker, 6'6". He's going to be batting left. That is going to be a hit. 1 to 8's a double. It's a 13. It's going to be a single, 2 stars. That scores Kennedy. 1-0 Dodgers. Yay. Wes Parker at first. Is he going to steal? 7 or 12. He can get a good lead. Jim Gillum. He'll try to get a good lead. It's a 6, so no good lead for Wes Parker. 1 out, Jim Gillum. He's a B hit and run. They're holding Parker on. Let's see. That'll make him an A. Runners being held. They're going to try to hit and run with Jim Gillum. But, alas, it's off the pitcher's card. A 6-7. He's a lefty. Second base X. Second base X, second baseman is Taylor. He's a 311. Three and a 13 is a G2. And then 11 on a 12, roll of 12. Roll of 12 and 11, there is nothing there, so it's a G2. Runner at first, no error. Force play. So it'll be a force out, batter's safe. Fielder's choice. And there are two away. Jim Gillum at first now. And here's Willie Davis, a 4-7. And he's a left-hander, 4-7. 1 to 4 is a single. Can he get it? No. He gets a 6. It's going to be a ground out to first. Dodgers get 1. So it's 1-0 LA, bottom of 3. Harvey Keene. Here's Bob Bucher, 6'5". And he's a right-hander, 6'5". 1 to 2. Does he have normal power versus lefties? He does. 6'5". 1 to 2 home run. Slimmed, and he got the 1. Bob Bucher goes yard off Koufax. He got the 1. It was a 1 or 2 chance. Bob Bucher. Solo shot. Unbelievable. 1 to 1. Here's Tony Taylor. It's a 2-6. He'll ground it out to short. Now the pitcher, Larry Jackson. The 1-11. Ground out to Koufax. 1-3. Now Cookie, top of the order. 5'6". Right-hander. Struck him out. Cookie goes down swinging for the second time. Get up. Get up. Get out of here. Gone. Yeah, Bucher. Sitting on the front row. Gone. Here's Roseboro. 1-8 versus a right-hander will be possible home run. 1-8. 1 to 5 is a home run. But it's a 7, so it'll be a double. 2-bagger for Roseboro. He's at second. Nobody out. Here's Lou Johnson. Get that run back. Koufax has been susceptible to that home run. 5-7. Right-hander, shortstop A. He'll ground it out to short. Runner will hold. Here's Jim Lefevre. And it's a 6-9 lefty. Fly ball to left field B. So Roseboro could tag up here. 1 to 11. And let's see. 6-9. Let me double check that. Yeah, right field. So right fielder. His arm's a -4, Callison. And Roseboro was a 1 to 11. That's 1 to 7. +2 for right field, 1 to 9. 1 to 9 to tag up. So it's in the, he holds range. 1 to 9, he tags up. And then 10 to 19, he holds. So he stays at second. Here's Fairley. It's a 2-4 versus a right-hander. Home run. 2-4. Right-hander. Ron Fairley with a 2-run shot. And they get 1 back +1. So 2 out, 2-run homer for Ron Fairley. It's 3-1 Dodgers. And there's John Kennedy, a 6'8" right-hander, pops it out to short. 3-0 Dodgers, that should do it. Ball game. No, I'm just kidding. I shouldn't even have said that. Johnny Callison with the gun, right field, 1-8. Lefty, 1-7 is a single. And it's a 6. A 6 for Johnny Callison. So a single. Is he going to try to steal? You got Dick Groat coming up. Let's see if he can. Dick Groat. Let's see if Dick Groat can hit and run. He's going to be an A hit and run. Holding him on. It's an 11. Actually, yeah, it's an 11. It's off the batter's card, so we go to the hit and run chart. It's an 11. And an A. It's going to be a ground ball to first, C. So the runner will advance. So it's a ground out to first. Callison moves to second. 1 out, here's Dick Allen. 6'3", right-hander. Ballpark check singles, 1-6 for a right-hander. A 20, so he will line it out to short. Runner will hold. Here's Harvey Keene. With 2 out. A 2-3 versus a lefty is a walk for Harvey. First and second with 2 out. Here's Bill White. Lefty, lefty. 3-4. Flies out to right field. That will end the inning. Phillies come up empty. Top of the 5th. Sandy Koufax will lead it off. Sandy's doing okay. Gave up a home run to Bob Uecker. 5-5. And Sandy's a right-handed hitter. There's the old 5-5. Right-handed hitter. I don't think very seriously he does not have normal power. Power of no rating. Weak. Yeah, he has weak power. Duh. As some people put it. Okay, 5-5. So 1-9 will be a single. 10-20 is a double. It is a single. Single for Sandy Koufax. And Wes Parker's going to bunt. He will be in a B bunter. 7. And that's a good sack bunt. So Koufax moves to second with 1 out. Here's Jim Gillum. 3-5 versus a right-hander. Ground ball to second base, C. And that should move the runner. Let me just double check. Ground ball C. Batter out, runners advance 1 base. 2 down. Here's Willie Davis. Chance to drive in a run. 1-6. And he will ground it out to first. Second time, Willie's hit one to the first baseman. Retires the side. Bottom of the 5th. My dog's going nuts. Here's Bob Uecker, home run. His first time up. 5-3. Right-hander. Pitcher X. Koufax is a 2-4. And a 1 on a 2. It's an SI1. And then an 11 on a 4. So it's a single for Bob Uecker. The man is 2 for 2. Single and a home run. Here's Tony Taylor. Definitely not holding Bob Uecker on. (3-7), and Tony Taylor strikes out. Brings up the pitcher, Larry Jackson. 4-6, and Larry Jackson is a right-hander. 4-6. Third base A, that's a double play. 5-4-3. So that ends the threat for the Phillies. The leadoff man gets on, but when the leadoff man in front of the pitcher gets on, it's tough sledding. There's Roseboro, lefty. 2-12 versus a right-hander. He lines out to first. Bob Uecker actually did hit a home run off Koufax as a Cardinal in 1965. That's neat, Charlie. Thank you. So he does have something to tell his grandkids. 2-7 for Lou Johnson. That's a single for Lou Johnson. 2 for 3 for Lou Johnson. Here's Lefevre. Lefevre will hit away. 3-7. Fly ball to center. Runner will hold. 2 down is Ron Fairley. 3-9. Right-hander grounds it out to second base. And that'll do it for the Dodgers in the 6th. Bottom of 6. Here's Cookie, top of the order. 2-7 versus a lefty, and that's going to be a single for Cookie. Now do you bunt? I don't know. Do you try to steal? What's he got here? 4-5. 4 or a 5. Could roll a 9. He's automatically out. Do you want to take the chance? Do you bunt over? Do you sacrifice an out? You're down 2 runs. 6th inning. Let's bunt. Let's do it. I'm going to say they're not holding him on. And it's a 9. C bunter. 1-2. Well, let's hit away. There's your bunt. There's a 1. Possible wild pitch. How about roll that too? Doesn't matter. Possible wild pitch off Koufax. No wild pitch. Let's try it again. 6-7. The lefty-lefty matchup struck him out. Now there's Dick Groat. 5-6. He's a right-hander. Struck him out. Koufax mad about that leadoff single by Cookie. There's 2 down. There's Dick Allen. 3-6. Uh-oh. 3-6. Look out. 1-11 double. Anything else? He singles. It's a 13, so a single, 2 stars. So first and third, 2 down. And there's Harvey Keene. 0 for 1 with a walk. 2-9. Wow, right in the middle of some danger. The 2-9. He'll ground it out to short. That was close. Phillies come up empty. Top of the 7th inning. This is Larry Jackson's fatigue inning. Here's John Kennedy at 2-11. Grounds it out to first. Now Koufax. 3-2. 3-2 will pop it up to first. So Bill White getting some action over there at first base. There's Wes Parker. 5-5. And Wes Parker's going to be batting left. The old 5-5. 1-8's a home run. He has normal power. See if they can get a run here. They cannot. It's a 20. Flies out to right field. Gave it a ride to the warning track, but it's hauled in by Callison in right field. So here's Bill White to lead it off. Bottom of the 7th. 2-4 versus a lefty. Struck him out. There's Bob Uecker. He is 2 for 2. He has got Koufax's number today. The 1-3. Not this time. Now 1-3 fouls it out to the catcher, his counterpart, Roseboro. That's interesting because if there would have been a runner in scoring position with 2 outs, that would have been a hit. But not the case. Here's Tony Taylor. 1-9. He'll ground it back to Koufax and he'll handle it. And they cannot get the pitcher up. So we'll move to the 8th inning. 3-1 Dodgers. Do they stick with Larry Jackson? There's Jim Gillum. They're going to stick with Larry Jackson. It's a 2-7 versus a righty. He'll fly it out to center. One away, Willie Davis. Lefty-righty matchup. 3-7 versus a right-hander. Is going to be a single for Willie. Phillies bullpen is working. See, they've got lefty, righty switchy lefty. They just might go to the bullpen right here. Well, I think they're going to go one more batter. And if he can get him, then they got a right-hander coming up. Willie Davis at first. It's a 5-6 or 4-6, excuse me, lefty. Ground ball to first base B. So that'll be a 3-6. Fielder's choice. Roseboro reaches. Here's Lou Johnson, 2 away. So Larry can get this last out here in the 8th. 6-8, righty. And he will get it. It's a pop out to short for Mr. Lou Johnson. And that's going to do it for the 8th inning for the Dodgers in the 8th inning. 3-1 Dodgers. That'll bring up a pinch hitter for the Phillies. Tony G. Lefty, 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 lefty. Bobby Wine. His son played for Oklahoma State. He was a catcher. Robbie Wine. I'm assuming that's the same. I'm almost positive. Let's see. He's a possibility. Phil Lenz. He's got a good 3 column versus lefties. Jackie Brandt. His 1 column's good, but you know, a 3 comes up more than a 1 does. On base, 222 for Phil Lenz. 320 for Jackie Brandt. We'll go with Jackie Brandt. Jackie Brandt's going to lead it off here in the bottom of the 8th inning. It's 6-7. And he's a right-hander. He will strike out. Welcome to the strikeout club, Jackie Brandt. So back to the top of the order. Cookie Rojas, he is 1 for 3, 2 strikeouts. 5-5, and that's the old 5-5. But versus Koufax, that's going to be a strikeout. He's a right-hander. So 2 down. Johnny Callison, it's a lefty-lefty matchup. They got a lot of left-handers on the bench. Really nobody to go to. They'll stick with him. A 5-6. He's a lefty. Struck him out. So Koufax getting stronger. Struck out the side in the 8th. Now who we got coming up here? We got switch hitter, lefty. They're going to go Daryl Knowles. He is a lefty. Jim Lefevre leading off. Switch hitter. And it's a 4-4. He'll be batting right. It's ballpark check singles. 1-6. And it's a 2. Lefevre singles. That's going to bring up Ron Fairley. He's not going to be held on. He's an E-stealer. He will hit away. It's a lefty-lefty matchup. 2-3. Ballpark check singles. For lefties, it's 1-13. 15. So he lines it out to second. Runner holds. 1 out. John Kennedy. And possible wild pitch. 1-10 for Knowles. 17. No wild pitch, but he gets to re-roll. John Kennedy. 2-9 versus a lefty. And it's going to be a double play ball. Grounds it out to short. Smacks one to short, but it's going to be a 6-4-3. Inning ender. Bottom of the 9th we go. Koufax looking to improve to 14-6. 3-4-5 hitters. Dick Grote. 5-5. He's a right-hander. That's the old strikeout. That is 4 in a row. That's good in baseball and bowling. Here's Dick Allen. 2-4 versus a lefty. Grounds it out to third. So he doesn't strike out. Down to their final out is Harvey Keene, the big right-hander. It's a 1-9 versus a lefty. He's going to fly it out to left. And that's the ball game. Koufax disposes of the Phillies, unlike in real life. Final of 3-1. The Dodgers win it. If you join late, here's what actually happened in the game. Phillies won the game 4-0. Koufax only went 5 innings. 8 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. So he was not on his game that day, but, you know, in the replay, things average out. So he got the win here. And let's see how many hits he gave up. Let's tally it up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits, 9 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 1 earned. That was a home run to Bob Uecker. 2 strikeouts, 3 and 1 walk, 4 and 1, 6 and 1, 7 and 1, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 1. 11 Ks, 1 strikeout. That's a Koufax line right there. That is, of course, he gave up that home run. It's home run number 15 in 23 games. So, like, you know, we've talked about it. He's susceptible to that home run ball. He's around the strike zone, and that's going to happen. You know, you stay around that strike zone all the time. And I took out the pitcher card, so I don't need to look for it. Cookie Rojas is our leadoff hitter. So I appreciate you guys watching. let's open up a pack of cards real quick here. Haven't done this in a while. Let's see what we got here. Without even thinking about it, let's just do it. See what happens. There's another Jared Eichhoff, Drew Pomeranz, Tyler Clippard, Max Scherzer, Kyle Hendricks, Alex Bregman. 5-tool guy. Jose Fernandez, comeback player of the year. I think they made this before the accident. There's Blue Jays team card. Chicago Cubs World Series. Does not look good. Santana. Another Indian. Rajah Davis. Chris Young. Nothing doing. Man. Those autographs are hard to get out of a Topps pack. Apparently. Very hard. We've done a bunch of them. So apologize on that. We'll try it again. We won't give up. Keep trying. Thank you guys so much for watching, supporting the channel. Comments are much welcomed in the comment section. But again, if you're going to comment on the game, just be sure to be specific about it so I know what you're talking about. And then we can discuss it. You know, if I messed up or whatever, that's fine. Sometimes I act like a human being, and I mess up, unfortunately. So until next time, you guys take care, and I'll see you next time. God bless.